Okay, well, welcome everybody to today's rapid funnel training. Oh my goodness, I have been a part of DreamTrips for almost 9 years, and I absolutely love this tool. This is like your business builder powerhouse in your pocket where you can do everything right from your phone. And I don't know if you have experienced this yet, but when you join DreamTrips, you get really excited about the possibility of sharing this with people. But most of us know a lot of people, but most of us are also really busy, and our people are really busy. And sometimes it seems to be impossible to be able to have a time that connects, that we're both available at the same time to be able to share this information or to get them onto live webinars. So we have this incredible tool called Rapid Funnel, which is the solution to all of our challenges because it's everything that we need in one platform. And what it does is it allows us to be able to share a link with the people that we want to share DreamTrips with in a really super simple way that takes literally less than a minute. And I always say to people, I'm a mum, so I'm allowed to have these conversations. You can literally build this business from Rapid Funnel right from your phone, 5 minutes a day, sitting on the loo, doing a number poo. And I know that sounds crazy, but literally that is what we can do. So it's pretty awesome. So today, my job is to help you get set up with Rapid Funnel. So please jump into the comments and let me know, just type new if you are brand new and you haven't yet got your Rapid Funnel app set up. Or if you're new, but you've actually got Rapid Funnel, maybe just give me an L for learning so I know where you're at. And if you've been around this for a while and you're on here because you're a leader and you want to help your team to be able to do this, give me a T for team. So team leader, so I know where you're at. Okay, so we've got a couple of you who are team leaders. So great to have you guys on. So I want you to have your coaching hats on today to take notes to be able to train this. Because here's the thing with anything in life, there's 3 steps: study, practice, teach. So you've got to study something, you've got to implement it or practice, and then you want to teach others to get true mastery. And I can see that we've got some learners on here, which means it's showing me that you've got Rapid Funnel set up, which is great, but you're just wanting some brushing up. And we'll also do a live Q&A at the end. So brilliant. Well, guys, I am Kick-Ass Kylie. I'm based in the beautiful Whitsundays in Australia, and we are going to dive right in. So it looks like you all have Rapid Funnel already set up on your phone, but just for the purposes of anyone watching this, what you want to do is when you're setting it up, you want to go directly to your App Store or Google Play Store, depending on which type of phone you have, and you want to download the Rapid Funnel app. So I'm just going to share my screen for you all because I'm a visual. I need to see things for myself to be able to learn. And welcome to my crazy phone with my 50 gazillion notifications. That's what it's like in my head. So I'm obviously on an Apple, so I'd click the App Store, and literally you're just going to do a search. We're going to type in Rapid Funnel. Here we go. Press search, and you can see there that's the first app that comes up, that little green one with all the dots with an RF in the corner. Now, I've obviously already downloaded it. If you haven't yet downloaded it, you're just going to click download or get, whatever the word is. And then when it opens up to your phone and you go to log in, it's actually going to ask you for a code. Now, I'm actually just going to log out of my app. So that way you can see me log in from scratch. So when you're asked, I've already set up an account, but when you set it up for the first time, you actually need to link your Rapid Funnel to DreamTrips. And it's super simple to do that. So you're just going to type in the code DTI. So D for Dream, T for Trips, and I for International. DreamTrips International, the code is DTI, and that's going to code your Rapid Funnel app specific to DreamTrips International with all of our DreamTrips information. So I am just going to click login, and you can see there, mine's already got DreamTrips International, but some people might be connected to multiple accounts through Rapid Funnel. So if yours doesn't say DreamTrips International, if maybe you've been with another company previously, there could be a different option. With us, I was with Rapid Funnel under the old owners. So sometimes, you know, it comes up with, there's a couple of options there. So I want to make sure it says DreamTrips International, and then I'm going to click log in. Now, the first time you do this, it's also going to ask you to set up your password. So super simple to do. Obviously, just write it down, remember it. I just have mine loaded so it remembers me all the time. So once we're into Rapid Funnel, this is your home screen. Now, mine is a little bit busy because I use it every day. There was one more step though with the setup, and I want to make sure that everybody has this. And even if you already have this set up, I want you to get your phone. I want you to play along with me, because it's important you know where this is. So when you join people into your team, you can make sure that this next piece is set up correctly as well. So down the bottom right-hand corner here, it says more. So we're going to click on more. And then you can see up here, there's this little gear that says settings. So I want you all to click on settings. Now, this is where you can add in all of your info. Now, you don't need to add in all of that, but what you do want to do is absolutely make sure that you have your web alias. Now, what is your web alias? That is the thing that ties your Rapid Funnel account to your individual DreamTrips account. So when you share your resource links, it tracks back to you. And what that's important for is if they click join, they're going to join your DreamTrips team, not some other randoms. Now, it's so important. So how do you get that link? Well, you'll have received it when you first joined up, but it will actually be in your DreamTrips URL. So on your unique DreamTrips website, it'll be the last bit that you actually set up as a username. So you can see here, my web alias is Kickass Kylie. And so that's then linked to my account. Now, you don't have to enter in all of the other info in here. I do recommend, obviously, you need to have your email. I recommend you adding in your phone. You don't necessarily have to have your address, but I've also got some other links in here. You've got the option to add a booking link that goes directly to your calendar. So if your prospects want to be able to connect with you and, you know, book a time with you, then that's already done. Again, you don't have to. It's a nice to have. I definitely recommend connecting your social media profiles. I'm a Facebook girl, so I've got that in there. If your thing's Instagram, put that in there. You've got TikTok, WhatsApp. You're just giving people more ways to be able to connect with you, to make it easy for them to do business with you. And when it comes to being a business owner, because remember, you've all chosen to be IBOs, an independent business owner or an ambassador with DreamTrips, we want to make you visible and we want to make it easy for people to be able to connect with you. So that is where that's at. And then your group codes in here, that's where you're going to have DTI. So you just want to make sure that that is set to DTI as well. Okay, so that is all you need to do with your setup. Obviously, if you click your little icon here, you can also add your photo. It's really nice to have a photo because when people click on your links, they'll actually see the image on your screen. So I'm just going to click save, not that I changed anything. I'm going to go back to my home screen. Now, I'm just going to stop sharing for a moment, and I just want to check in with everybody. How are we going? All simple, all keeping up? Have we got any questions so far? That was just step one, which is the setup. We all good? Got some thumbs up? Amazing. Okay, thank you. I love thumbs up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to add a contact and how to actually send a resource. Now, this is super, 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 super important because this is how when we send out our links, it's actually connected and we can see when someone clicks on that link. Now, I'm actually going to use Mark today. Mark, I know that you and I know, look at the look on your face. It's like, I didn't know that was going to happen. This isn't just a sit back and watch. This is a participation Zoom. Didn't you get the memo? So, Mark, I'm actually going to add you on. And because we're connected on social media, I'm actually going to send you a link today so that you can actually see that. So again, I'm just going to share my screen so you can see how quick and easy this is to do. And welcome. I can hear the little dinger letting me know that there's new people on. So welcome. So we've done step 1. We've got you set up. Now we're in step 2. We're going to add a new contact. So you can see down the bottom, we've got this little blue circle with a person's face and a plus. So it's pretty obvious. That's what we're going to click to add a new contact. Now, when we click this, we've got 2 options. We have a little wizard here. Now, if this is the first time that you're using this tool, I recommend that you use the wizard because then that's going to allow you to set up or import multiple contacts that you have in your phone. And you've all got at least 5 contacts because you've got to set up a minimum of 5. You'll all have at least 5 people that you can upload. Actually, we could probably all do that right now. But for training purposes, I'm actually just going to add 1 person. Now, you've got an import button here. I could literally just go to my contacts if I had Mark in my phone and import just him. But for now, because I actually don't have Mark's mobile or email address, we're just connected on social media, which is how most of my contacts are. I'm just going to add Mark in here. R-I-V-E-T-T. Oops, not R-I-V-E-T-T. Okay. And then I'm literally just going to click save. But I also, before I do that, personally, because I add so many people into Rapid Funnel, I love to put a little note in here that reminds me, like, how did I know that person? So for Mark, I'm going to put original WV Blue Family because Mark and I have been around this game for a little while. And then I'm just going to put Rapid Funnel, training test, because then I can actually delete Mark out because Mark's already a member. I don't need to recruit Mark. He's already in. Test. Okay. So then I'm going to hit save. And what that does, and like when I'm traveling on dream trips, I meet people all the time. So I add them in. And then when I go back, then I know who they were because sometimes I forget. Now, this is an important step. Guys, with this business, the fortune is in the follow-up. So I'm going to say that again. The fortune is in the follow-up. And this app is amazing to help us with follow-up. So we want to click schedule a follow-up. You can put a note in there. And you can also add a date and a time. So typically, I always do the next day. So I do a 24-hour follow-up. You can select the time. So you just click on that little button and then literally it'll automatically go to 24 hours from now. I'm going to click save again. I could put that into my device, but literally that is now going to send me a reminder this time tomorrow to follow up with Mark. So that is how easy it is to add a contact. So I just want to stop there for a moment. How are we all going? Are we all following along? Has anyone just added a contact? Let me know in the comments. Just put added if you've just added a contact with me. So the next step, once you've added a contact, is now we want to send them something. We want to send them a resource. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. And we have got more resources that will be getting added into Rapid Funnel because we're doing a complete overhaul. So many new resources coming, which is fantastic. But I want to show you what we have available right now and how to find those resources. All right. So Matthew, I can see a fire emoji. Does that mean you've just added another contact? If it is, well done. I love it. All righty. So let me go back to sharing my screen again. And of course, if you've got questions, guys, just pop them in the chat. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to give you the hands-on support and coaching you need so that we can get those questions answered. Okay, so I'm just going to go, we're back into our rapid funnel. Now I'm actually just going to click on Mark's little icon there, because now I want to send him a resource. So I'm in Mark's contact right now. So you can see on the right-hand side, it says send resources. So I'm going to click on that button. Now you can see here, I can send him my business card. So if I just click that button and then click the little share button, because remember, I didn't actually add in a phone number or an email. So all I can do is click the share button. And then when I click that, I can then go into my messenger. I can then look up Mark, not Mark Smith. Hey, Mark Smith, here's my business card. If you guys don't know who Mark Smith is, he's the owner and CEO of DreamTrips International. So I'm going to select Mark and press send. So now what I've done here is I've sent him my digital business card. But guys, if you haven't put your name and email and a photo, don't send your business card, because there'll be no information in there and that would be weird. So send resources. So now what I'm going to do is show you the different resources that we have available. So first and foremost, we have opportunity. So opportunity are the resources that also talk about the business opportunity. If you've got someone who's only interested in travel and they want to know how they can save a bucket load as they check off their bucket list, don't send them an opportunity video. We want to go to the second section and we want to send them a membership video. Now, personally, I love this presentation video that we have in here. This is I think it's 4 minutes and 44 seconds. It's really short, it's really sweet. And this is one of the main videos that I actually send to people. And here's the thing. We want people who fall in love with our product. It would be weird if we were going to bring someone in who was a business owner or an ambassador with DreamTrips who wasn't in love with travel. They'll be weird. They'll be like so out of integrity. So I want to know that they love the product before I introduce them to the opportunity as well. So I'm going to click on that little box there, and then I'm going to press this little share button again. And you'll see here, this is automatically going to put Mark's name in there, the link to the video, and I've included the link above. Now, I would have already preempted this in a conversation with Mark. I would have already got his permission to send this through. I don't just send out links. We have a conversation first. And in our Getting Started training, Micaiah does an incredible training in how to do that. But for now, this is what we've got. And then I'm literally, again, going to go back to Messenger. I'm going to type in Mark once again, not Mark Smith. Mark Smith just keeps popping up there. Now, I'm going to send that the way it is. But what I could have done is I could have edited that video. So now if I go into my Messenger, and it should be at the top, whoops, there we go. And look at that. You can see there that I've sent a link to my business card. So if you've just met someone and say, hey, have you got your business card? You can send that through and it's linked right through to your app. And then the second one is I've then sent Mark that little 4-minute video. Like, how simple is that? Pretty easy, right? So now let me go back to send resources one more time. And if someone is interested in the business, you want to click on opportunity, this little plus, and then you want to click present. And then we've got our DTI full overview. What I love about this particular video is this is a really short full presentation by Mark Smith, our owner and CEO. Like, that is the best person that you can put your people in front of to see this information. So again, I'm going to click this little share button. And once again, I'm going to go through. Now, you can actually click in here and edit this message, but for now, I'm just going to send this straight through to Mark because it's a training, and send. Now, I would normally then add on an extra message So I would usually do a voice message because that's me, and you can add more personality in a voice message. So, hey, Rockstar, I've just sent through those 2 links above as promised. As soon as you've had a look at them both, let me know, do you have any questions or what do you love the best? That's it. That's all I do. Now, that is how to simply share these resources. Now, I just want to show you one more piece. If I click on the activity log here, you can see at 10:17 my time today here in Australia, I have sent my business card. At 10:20, I sent the short video. At 10:21, I sent the full video. Now, normally I would not send all 3 things at once. I would send one thing and wait for a response, unless I'd already had a conversation to say I was sending multiple things. Otherwise, people just get too overwhelmed. So just one thing at a time is all you need. So that business card, if you met someone at an airport or on a holiday, we're just going to connect with them first. We're not going to spam them with the links. You just want to send your business card. If you had talked to someone about the product, you're just going to send them the 4-minute video on the membership. If you've talked to someone about the business, then you're going to send them the full overview. Now, Mark, can I ask you to now go to your messenger, and I would love you to click on one of those links and open it up, because I want to show everybody what happens when you actually click on a link. If you want to even click on the video and press play, that would be amazing as well. Because what happens, guys, and this is what I love about this tool, it's so amazing, is once your person has clicked on the link, you'll actually get a notification from RapidFunnel that they've clicked the link. You'll also get a notification if they've clicked the video link, if they watched the whole thing, or how far through they've actually watched it. It is amazing. So everything is tracked. So at the moment, according to my app, it might need to refresh. Mark hasn't done anything. Well, he has. So see, his score has now increased from 5 to 7. So if I now open up his contact and I click the activity log, I can see there that at 10:23, he's clicked the presentation video link, and then he's started watching it. But at this point, he's still at 0%. So that'll show me. So if someone comes back to you and says, no, I haven't watched it, but on the app, you can see that they've watched halfway through, then you've actually got that information, which is really awesome. Okay. So I'm just going to stop. Oh, actually, there's one more thing I want to show you guys. So that is how to share the resources with the contact. But I also want you to know what it is that you're sending people, because personally, I would never send anything. Now, I know, love, and trust Mark Smith, our owner and CEO from DreamTrips International, 1000%. But this is my business, and I'm not going to send any link to any video that I haven't personally watched myself, because that would be stupid, because that's what we call product knowledge. So before you send these links out, if you're brand new, the first thing that I would suggest you do is add yourself as a contact, practice on you, send yourself the link, and watch the video so you know what you're sending your people. Because guess what? There's a good chance they're going to come back with questions, and you want to know what they've watched so you can get their questions answered, or then bring in your upline leader or sponsor to be able to answer those questions for you on a 3-way call. So down the bottom of the screen, you'll see resources. So if I click on resources, whoops, got it. Okay, click on resources. So you can see this is the exact same screen that we went to when we were going through the contact. So if I click on opportunity and I go back to click on present, you can see that video is still there. But what I can now do is I can also press play. So if I click on play, this will take you through to the exact same screen that your prospect is going to see. So you can see there, this is a 24-minute video. You can also see if they want more questions, they can pop in their details and send that through, and it shows that only you are going to receive that information. How amazing is that? It's like your own fully built-in marketing system that's all done through this app. Now, again, if I go back, and then I go through to membership and I click present and we click on that video, you can see there when we open it up, 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Now, once they've watched that video, they can press become a member or need more info. If they click become a member, that's where we needed that web alias set up correctly, because you can see that's then going to come straight through to my website. So when they join, they're going to be attached to me. So it's so important that you actually have that set up correctly with that web alias, so that when they click that link, that's going to come through to you. So guys, that is the training for today. I'm going to open it up for questions in just a moment. So I've showed you how to set up your app. Remember, the code was, pop it in the comments, what's the 3-digit code that links it to DreamTrips International? Does anyone remember? There's like a really quick recap. What's the 3-digit code? Because remember, even if you're set up, you're going to have to help new people get set up. You need to know what this code is. Thank you, Susan. Gold star for you. So DTI, DreamTrips International. Thanks, Shamika. Great. Mark, thank you. You guys are superstars. Gold stars for all of you. So then when we're in the setup screen and we go through to, we press more down the bottom, we go to settings. What was the number one most important thing that we needed to set up that linked your rapid funnel through to your own DreamTrips membership or membership site? Do you remember? I think I said it a gazillion times in the training. Yes, good work, guys. Web alias, good job. And the web alias is your username that's at the end of your DreamTrips website. So super important that you get that right. Obviously, we want to have photo, your contact details, as much info in there as you can, but that's the most important thing. Okay, so then I showed you how to add a contact, and I also showed you how to send a resource. So what I want to do now before I open up for questions is I want to give you all a challenge, because I've just shown you how quick and easy and simple this is. My challenge is that you all add at least, actually, our philosophy is 10 in play right away. So my challenge is that you all add 10 contacts today. So if you're committing to adding 10 contacts today and having those 10 conversations, I want you to pop 10 into the chat for me. And guys, if this is getting you out of your Matthew, that's amazing, but I want you to add 10 more. Like, you're all back at 0. And you know what? I'm even going to put 10 in the chat, because I'm committing to that too, because no matter where you're at in your business, if you want to be able to grow your business, oh my goodness, Jeff is committing to 100. Of course you are. That's why Jeff is one of our top global leaders. I love it. I love it. So who else is going to add 10 for me? Susan has put 10. Well done, Susan. Absolutely love it. And guys, what this is about is consistency. Micaiah, whoopee, hello, legend. Great to have you on. Micaiah's adding 10. Mark's adding 10. I love it. So I want you to add 10 new contacts, and I want you to start conversations with those 10 people. And then over the week, you just have to send 2 videos a day. That's it. Like, you could literally do that, like I said at the beginning of the call, sitting on the loo, or you're doing your number 2 in less than 5 minutes a day. So you're allowed to take your phone to the loo now. Susan's just like, oh my gosh, Kylie, seriously. I'm a mum. It's mum talk, all right? I get to be the travel mum today. So 10 contacts today. Start conversations with those 10 people. And then literally we just have to send 2 resources to your peeps a day, and just keep adding those extra 2 people every day. And that's it. That's literally how you build this business. 10 in play right away, and then 2 a day, 5 days a week. Okay, guys, I am now going to open up for questions. So let me just change this screen and let me have a look. I did see a question up there. Matthew, what are the other resources in the application? Okay, there are so many resources in there, Matthew. I'm not going to answer those on this call because we're going to have future trainings. This one is literally just the setup and the basics. However, what I encourage you to do is just, you can't break it. Just get on and play with them, look at them, explore. What I've shown you today is like the first step with Rapid Funnel. So this is the setup and the basics. There are so many things that this app can do. So if that's okay, but otherwise we can reach out and do some training. All right, guys, any other questions before we wrap up today? Can we get the recording? Yes, it is recorded. So I will get that available for you. My love, no problems at all. And we are running these calls every single week. So make sure that you let your team know, any new people, get them on this call, because what it also shows is social proof. It shows that we have a whole team of people who are available to support your people. So that's super important as well. Okay, well, guys, if there are no questions, thank you for jumping on. Thank you for actually investing time to learn the tools to be able to build your business. Thank you for being part of our DreamTrips community. Oh my goodness, what we have in our hands is just such an absolute gift. This has allowed me as a single mum to be able to go on over 40 trips. And just in the last year, since we've relaunched post the pandemic, I've been on 7 amazing dream trips thanks to DreamTrips. And, you know, as a single mum, just by sharing those 2 video links a day, you know, it's helped me to be able to create a passive income that's taken the pressure off my family financially. And I want that for you too. And I want to help as many people in the world as possible. And we need more people like yourself to be able to do this. We need an army of helpers who are going out there and literally helping take the pressure off, helping make dreams and goals come true. So thank you for being part of this incredible company. Absolutely love and appreciate you all. And I can't wait to meet you all on a dream trip. So we have a presentation in 90 minutes with Mark Smith. So I also encourage you, if you've got anyone that you've been speaking to, invite them to jump on that presentation in just 90 minutes from now. Thanks, guys, and have an amazing day and get adding those 10 people in play right away. See ya.